ABDC Revolution launched a new generation of crews that keep getting stronger and stronger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This season, the streets were aligned with more crews than ever, fighting for a shot at the title.
Yep, you know this.
15 of the best crews, 5 from the South, the East, and the West, have been flown out to LA. Each crew must fight for one of the 3 spots to face the rest of the country.
Welcome to Regional.
Last week, the Dirty South threw down, and our new superstar judge Omarion kept it real with the crews.
As a dancer, as a performer, I like to know that it's in your heart.
Extreme Motion and Ghost were hit hard when the judges sent them packing.
You gotta throw up.
3 crews locked spots to rep the South. Tonight, the competition heads east, home of Biggie, Jay-Z, and the original B-Boys and Breakers. The judges handpicked the 5 best to hit the stage in Hollywood and fight for their right to rep their regions. Who will break through and jump the competition?
Stop.
The East Coast is entering the ring. 3 will stand tall and 2 will be knocked out. ABDC Regionals, the East, starts now. What's up, everybody? I'm Mario Lopez, and welcome to America's Best Dance Crew, the Regionals. The sickest crews from the South, the East, and the West are in Los Angeles battling for their spot in the national competition on February 18th. Tonight, it's all about the East. Hip-hop was born and raised on the streets of New York, but the region packed with talent and tradition has never locked down an ABDC title. Well, now, a whole new breed of crews are hungry to change history. 5 crews will hit the stage tonight with a signature routine that shows off their freshest moves and East Coast flavor. After all 5 perform, the judges are going to select their 2 favorites to move on to the Nationals. The other 3 will have to fight it out in a sudden death battle for the last remaining spot. Our first crew from the East boasts 2 former members of Status Quo who nearly took home the title in season 1. So let's see how legendary 7 showed the judges they deserve a second chance. To find the top talent in the East, we send Brooklyn's own Lil Mama and celebrated season 1 champ Kevin from the Jabberwockies to hit up the auditions and bring home the best.
What's up, season 5? What time is it? We are Legendary 7 from Boston.
If we made it onto the show, it would change our lives in many ways. Some of us have nothing at home, so we wake up every morning and we strive to be better than we are.
All right now, come on, y'all. Woo-hoo! Legendary 7. Let's see you dance.
Go, hey, little mama.
Season 1, Sauce and I both were in Status Quo, came all the way to 2nd place, but now we're back, we're better, we're ready to go for 1st place.
Good job. Yes, I loved it. That was tight. That was quite a performance. Y'all got a couple veterans in your crew, too. Darius, Enoch, you guys coming back and doing it a second time, like you guys' dancing has definitely improved.
You know what? You guys stay focused, you work well together, your transitions is off the chain. All right, Legendary 7, welcome to Regional.
We made it to regionals.
From Boston, let's bring out Legendary 7. Legendary 7. How you doing, Enoch? Good to see you again, man. Now, a couple of you here almost won ABDC in season 1. Y'all made it all the way to the finals. What's it like, Enoch, to be standing on this stage again?
Honestly, words can't express how we feel right now. We get a second chance. Not a lot of people get a second chance, so we're gonna dance with our hearts and not our feet and show y'all that we appreciate that second chance.
Okay. Well, can these diehard daredevils repeat history and head to the Nationals? Performing to a master mix featuring I Can Transform You by Chris Brown with Lil Wayne and Swizz Beatz. Here is Legendary 7. Legendary 7. He's coming out strong tonight. All right, let's go to our judges. You've seen his incredible dance moves on screen, on stage, and in his music videos. Omarion, how'd they do, man?
Wow. Wow. That's why this is ABDC, okay? That's how you're supposed to perform when you coming out. Explosiveness, you guys have so much energy. I actually want to get into one of the slow-mos when my boy Enoch actually did the backflip and he landed straight to his knees. And let me tell you what was so swag about it is that you actually showed me that you landed on your knees. Like, yeah, look at this right here. All the elements are there, guys. I'm really excited. That was explosive, yeah.
Lil Mama.
There's nothing better than seeing a crew come back and just switching up your style. Y'all come from being a wild crew, status quo, and people just trying to put y'all in the box and saying that's it. But y'all came back, y'all got real technical and let them know we gets busy. The transition into the transform for the helicopter, that was sick. Y'all did it real smooth, and it happened. It wasn't it's gonna happen, it happened. I respect that, and I just wanna say y'all keep doing y'all thing. I wanna see more choreography, a little bit more difficulty in the choreography. Other than that, y'all got it going on.
JC.
What I found interesting right off the bat was you guys didn't waste any time. You guys started dancing to the clicks. I was like, really? They started dancing before the track actually started. So it's nice to see your enthusiasm. You're ready. You want to come here. You want to prove something. And I think you proved something with that number right there. You showed us the status quo from the old being highly energetic and everything. But you also showed us, you know, a little bit of choreography in between. And we got a whole new group of guys now. I mean, there's two of you guys from before that actually had to battle the last season's winner. And he was the judge that actually brought you guys here. So I think that's a great show of sportsmanship, and I think it's wonderful that you guys were humble and you're here because of a great attitude.
That's right.
We're gonna find out later if this battle-tested crew will get to fight it out in the Nationals. Thank you, Legendary 7. When we come back, a crew from Providence aims to put their city on the ABDC radar. And then a group of French Canadians hope their moves translate into a trip to the Nationals. The East Regional action is back in a second. Keep it locked. I'm Mario Lopez, and this is the ABDC Regionals East Coast edition. The top 5 crews are stepping up to the plate for a trip to the Nationals. 3 crews will advance, and 2 will go down swinging. Our next contenders bring the biggest styles from the smallest state. Let's see how Drastic rep for Rhode Island in the auditions.
Providence, Rhode Island, baby. Drastic. The West is going down, son.
The dance scene in Rhode Island is overlooked just because it's a small state and there's not really a lot going on. We've been doing this for 7 years now, and no one really notices us, so we're here to be noticed.
Show us what you got, Drastic.
All right. I wanted to put this group together. It was like, listen, we need serious people. We can't have people holding us back. We don't just do it, we live it.
Our goal in this competition is to take that crown home.
Good job. Yes,
Oh, man.
yes, yes.
You guys are dope, and y'all are passionate.
You gotta make those images clear, not just boom. You gotta boom. You know, you gotta let people see that, you know? And so, congratulations, you guys are going to regional.
We're on a drastic journey, and we ain't stopping till the dream come true.
From Providence, let's meet Drastic. Drastic. All right, now every crew hopes to take home the trophy, right? But Jared, you actually dreamt that you guys won the title, right? Yeah. Tell us about that.
It's crazy because the 7 of us was on this very stage, and we just we ripped it, and we just holding that trophy because you know what I'm saying, we want to win this, but we're just trying to make that dream come reality. That's what it is.
Okay. Well, let's see if they can live the dream and lock down a spot in the Nationals. Performing to a master mix featuring Shattered Glass by Britney Spears. Here is Drastic.
Swagger they got from me. Girls telling your girlfriends about me. How you gonna doubt me with all this heat around me? I'm with them girls like I gotta feel it right.
We the baddest crew in the whole damn
All right, Drastic. She's a hip-hop diva who hails from the East Coast herself. Lil Mama, they make you proud?
Definitely. I just want to say that I love the way you guys work together. You could tell that this is a group that's been together for a while because when you guys move, you move in unison with one another. I like the way you guys pace throughout the music. It speeds up and it speeds up. Y'all did a good job. Y'all was together. Y'all was clean. It was on point, and I respect that. I also like the way you guys highlight one another. When I want to get a slow-mo now of the two guys, Josh and Jared. You did a flip towards the front, and then you highlighted the ladies. They came through on a Britney Spears flow. And it was clean, it was together. So I will commend you on that. I don't know if you guys need to get a little bit more wild and crazy. I guess I want to see a little bit more of something. I'll find the word and dispute it later.
JC, maybe you can help her with that word.
You know what? I actually understand exactly what you're saying because I don't really have anything bad to say about the routine. It was a tight, clean, choreographed routine. The thing that I didn't get from it, though, was that unique moment. I think it was a great, clean, choreographed routine, but there was nothing that really jumped out at me, nothing memorable. That being said, you know, execution is a huge part of this. You have to keep it tight, and that was there. But even in the steps, it seems like you guys are only choreographing to the kick and the snare. Find something else in the music. Find something alternative, something a little bit different. Give us a different look, and maybe that'll help.
That's it.
Omarion.
I feel like in the beginning of the routine, you guys stayed in the center too long. This is a big stage. I want you guys to utilize this stage. That's what can make your performance more dynamic. I did love the pirouette, you know, by the way, but I felt like it was too cutesy. You know, you have your dress on, you're looking good. Do that pirouette like, yes, I love this. When you hit the splits, you're supposed to be like, oh my God, I just hit the splits. That's the type of energy and attitude, you know, I felt like y'all gave me on the last moment. And that was like, y'all said your name and it was just like superheroes. It was like, you know, and I need to feel that throughout the whole piece. But for the most part, I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Later in the show, we're going to see if the judges take drastic measures and pick Rhode Island to rep the East. Thank you, guys. The next contenders plan to prove that Canada's got a hip-hop scene that can hold its own. Let's see how Blueprint Crew drew it up for the judges.
Our dance style is hip-hop dance. A lot of people think that Canadians don't even know what hip-hop music is, and then they're shocked when they see what we can bring.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
People still think that we live in igloos and skate to school. But just because we're living a little bit north doesn't mean we're not exposed to everything. There's YouTube, there's so many ways to see what everybody's up to.
There's a lot of great talent that comes from Canada, and our group is here to prove it.
Yo. It's to the point where I almost have nothing to say. And when somebody has nothing to say, that's a good thing because that means you're shutting people up. You know what I'm talking about? That's it.
I honestly don't think we need to deliberate.
Yeah, I think it's needless to say, welcome to Regional.
From Montreal, Canada, Blueprint Crew. The French Canadians representing here. Now, I understand that your name has a special significance, right? Tell us about why you call it Blueprint.
It's really a mentality. It's about work ethic, discipline, and we really strive for perfection. We really want to have a strong base. Like when you build a structure, you need a blueprint. If 1 inch is off, then the whole thing crumbles. So our goal is to create that perfect blueprint.
Wow, that's deep. Thank you. They've got the discipline. Let's see if they have the moves to make it to the Nationals. Performing to a master mix featuring Feel On It by Bishop Lamont. Here is Blueprint Crew.
Put away your pocket rocket. I don't need double A's, I don't need a socket. Wind me up, I'm ready to go. We can stand up, we can lay on the floor.
old school.
Our neighbors to the north, getting down. Blueprint Crew. He is a platinum-selling artist who has entertained millions worldwide. Mr. J.C. Chazé, were you feeling it?
I was really, really feeling it. I'm working it out. Honestly, I mean, that kind of summed up what I was thinking earlier about kind of the last performance. It's like those were 1 and 2 and steps, and yet they made an impact because you put a little twist on it. When you guys were isolating, all of a sudden you gave one guy something in the back, and he gave you a little attitude. It just added that little extra, and I thought it was, yeah, it was that. But it's about finding those things to take you over the top. And you're the B-boy, obviously, Nicola, and I want to get into a slow-mo of this because he does like a back handspring, but then what he does is he takes the back handspring directly into a coin drop, which I think is cool. It's like a fighter. You have to fight with combinations, and that was a nice little combination you put together. I also thought it was really cool how you guys experimented with the music. You took a bunch of different styles of music, and at the end, you were like literally rocking out in the little thing at the end. It's fun, it's cute, but it shows that you're thinking and you're taking the time to experiment and play with us, and I enjoyed the whole performance.
Omarion.
So I felt like in the beginning, the girls were giving me everything. You know, I almost like forgot that it was guys in the crew. Your energy, it has to match each other, especially, you know, when you talk about the blueprint, because that sticks in my mind, and I'm like, okay, they're together, but they're not really together. I feel like the fellas need to, you know, step up their energy because the ladies is giving me hair. You know, I like the Vogue section. I'm pretty sure the Voguing world is gonna love. Yes, they love that, but for the most part, I thought it was pretty cool. It was cool.
Mamacita.
I just want to congratulate y'all for making it here and let you know that you guys had the top performance in New York City the day that you auditioned, when I saw you guys. For you to make it out here to Hollywood and perform and give us what you gave us that day times 10, that's major because you guys took your audition serious because you understand that you are in the regionals. The word that I was looking for earlier that you guys made very clear to me is dimension, and you have that. And when it comes to stunts, you don't have too many. It's a little backflip here, one jump out the sky, that's nothing. So I can't wait to see you guys grow into that and explore with the stunts. You are an amazing crew. Keep it up.
We're going to find out later if these Canadians will be invading the Nationals. Merci, Blueprint. When we return, a crew whose fashion sense rivals their dance moves. And later tonight, history will be made when a team of champions busts a routine that mixes hip-hop with something you won't believe. The fight for the Nationals continues when we come back on ABDC 5. We are back on America's Best Dance Crew. The East Regionals are turning into an all-out brawl with breakers, poppers, and voguers already hitting the stage. And at the end of the night, 3 will lock horns in a head-to-head battle for survival. Next up, we've got an eclectic group who think their offbeat style will win them a spot in the Nationals. But first, let's see how they did with the judges at the audition.
We're Static Noise from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
To be here auditioning is a dream.
When the judges see our routine, we hope that they're surprised.
All right, Static Noise, so let's see you dance.
Some of us are classically trained in ballet and jazz, others in cultural dances. We're all different weapons, and we bring our own style to the table.
That was really dope.
I was totally impressed with what you guys had to offer.
Right here, you guys just look like a whole bunch of like quiet guys that just walk around campus, like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? And when you start dancing, it's so much attitude and so much passion.
We totally agree. We want to welcome you guys to the regionals. See you in California.
We entertain them upstairs, and we'll entertain you guys
At home.
ABDC 5,
From Cambridge, Massachusetts, please welcome Static Noise. Static Noise. You guys have said that a lot of crews out there all rock the same moves. Suzette, what makes your style different?
It's really important to us that we stay true to ourselves and we don't replicate other crews. I mean, we really pride ourselves on storytelling, theatrics, and because we're all different, our backgrounds, our styles, we really try to incorporate that in our movement.
Okay. Well, they don't want to repeat the past, but will they have a future in the Nationals? Performing to a master mix featuring On to the Next One by Jay-Z with Swiss Beats, here is Static Noise.
It's you and me. And we believe in our love.
Somebody bring me back the money, please. Baby, I'm a boss. I don't know what they do. I don't get drops. I drop the label. World can't hold me. Too much ambition. Always knew it'd be like this when I was in the kitchen. On to the next one. 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 Hold up.
Static Noise. Thank you very much. Lil Mama.
This crew is one of the most well-rounded crews I've seen in a long time on the show. You remind me of like Fanny Pack because you guys, no, seriously, like you explained, it's so many different people, so many different backgrounds, but you guys all come together as a group and you perform together and it reads as one. You know what I mean? What I like about you guys is your transitions. Like, I like how they pulled your leg and then you came through and then you got right into hardcore choreography. It was like your style went from lyrical straight into hard hip hop and you guys had the swag for both. As a matter of fact, let's get into a slow-mo right now and show people where you came from in the beginning with a lyrical piece that was so emotional and you took your time and it was a perfect build-up and you had a great performance.
Omarion.
I can definitely tell that you guys have all different styles, but I think that could become a disadvantage. And the only reason why is because I know you guys rehearsed for this, but it doesn't look like the feeling is there. It doesn't look like the emotion. Like, it looked like you're trained, and it's like you're trained to move your arms like this. Like, I felt only soul from you, you know, when you got lifted up for the most part. But I didn't enjoy it like I thought I would. I thought it was okay.
JC.
With all due respect, I completely disagree with you. I honestly thought that was a very cerebral performance. I thought it was a very thoughtful performance. You guys have an intellectuality about you. It's the thought process. It's the time that you take. You cared about doing the steps your way and not imitating so many other styles. And the fact that you did start off beautifully. And the pose, there's nothing wrong with being trained, by the way.
I know, I love training.
Okay.
I love training.
So, I mean, you know, just because you do something sloppy doesn't make it like raw. You know what I mean? It's like,
but it's no age.
I disagree. I think these kids went up there and I think they did it from their heart. I honestly believe that. So I do. And what surprised me, honestly, was that it did. It started off so beautifully, and then when it got into the tougher section, I bought it. Like, I believe that you guys were getting after it. I think that you want to show everybody that you have what it takes, and I enjoyed the number.
Thank you. We're going to find out if Static Noise drowned out the competition and earned a trip to the Nationals. Thank you, guys. Now, the past 4 seasons of America's Best Dance Crew have had some wild styles like clogging and roller skating, but you won't believe what's coming up after the jump. ABDC 5, stay put. Welcome back to America's Best Dance Crew. The East is firing it up. We've got one more crew coming to the stage, and then it's decision time. Two teams are about to earn a trip to the Nationals. The last competitors from the East mix hip-hop with lightning-fast jump roping. Let's see how Salare tied it all together at the auditions.
We are Salare, and we jump all day.
We're doing a lot of the same things these crews are doing, but we're doing it with ropes.
Can you guys tell me what Saltari means?
Yeah, it's Latin for jump.
Okay.
Y'all look cool too. I like y'all swag.
Yeah, thanks.
Right now.
I'm gon' get it and we gon' get it.
ABDC is an awesome avenue for us to get jump rope some more exposure on a national level. The challenge for us is that we're having to incorporate dance.
I definitely love you guys. And y'all gangster.
I'm not so sure about gangster.
Yes, I thought it was entertaining. But my concern would be how much more dancing are we going to be seeing?
Rope-free choreography.
How much of that is going to be, yes, rope-free choreography. So, just give it to us. Welcome to Regionals, guys.
Welcome to Regionals.
From North Carolina, let's bring out Saltare. Saltare. I gotta tell you something, jump roping is difficult. It is really, really hard. It's a big part of my workout program too, so I know how hard it is. And for you to incorporate it with dancing is like, wow, do you think your crew has enough moves to impress the judges?
Of course, man. When we set our sights on ABDC, we knew we were going to have to bring some new moves. We knew that. But, you know, our focus was to take our world champion jump rope skills and turn them into some dance moves that America's going to love. I mean, you've seen some people do some 540s and things like that, but you've never seen a guy do a 540 into the jump rope. So that's what you're about to see.
Okay. We got some confidence. Well, can these Double Dutch champs stick a spot in the Nationals? Performing to a master mix featuring I'ma Shine by Youngbloods. Here is Saltare. The rope's too short. I was about to get up there. Thank you, Saltare. Omarion, did that make you want to jump or what?
Wow. First of all, let me just say, I really respect you guys and what y'all do because that timing, like if you mess up one thing, I recognize like that's it, that the trick is done. Wow, man, I'm taking it all in. I'm taking it all in. Let me go into a slow-mo right now where you actually do the 540. Wow. I'm actually a little speechless right now because I really recognize the timing that's involved in that. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of pressure. You know, all these people, TV, wow.
JC.
You know, a big part of the show, we throw challenges at people, and they have to work with props. And the fact is, you know, that's a full-time prop, and you guys handled it flawlessly. And it's really impressive when you think about it. You know, there was one part of the performance, and it was early on, and it was so subtle, but it was like you guys were jumping, you threw the rope out, caught it, like, so you let go of your prop, and you had to keep rhythm. That's not easy to do. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't do that, not by any stretch of the imagination. That's a big risk, to let your prop go and let it come back to you. The other part I thought was cool was Lee literally jumped through 3 people, like, at one point. I mean, it was just stunts all over the place. The one thing I will say, it's gonna be tough for you guys. Again, I know you guys worked in a little choreo, but that was a very stunt-heavy routine. You will have to do some choreography on this show, and you know that. I can see it. And I understand you guys have rhythm, obviously, because jumping takes rhythm, but I was pleasantly surprised. I know Billy over there did, like, man splits. I don't know if we ever seen that before. It's like, he did some man splits in the jump rope. So, I mean, I was entertained.
Mamacita.
Salare, still keeping it gangster. Nah, official, because why I say that is because, you know, it's very difficult to make it on ABDC when you have that new element or that different element about you. It is America, and you guys represent a crew of people who do what you do. You know what I mean? And you guys did choreography to me, and I had to take myself out of the element of thinking about B-boys, B-girls, and tap dancers, and hip-hop, and just straight think about what you do, and you do it well. Yeah. All right? But I will keep it straight funky with y'all. When y'all got in those ropes and y'all started getting down and doing your little B-girl, B-boy sections, and 2 people would get up, and then you transition, and, you know, with the ropes, and 2 people that are turning, you know, switch over to the 2 guys that were doing the tricks. And I really respect that. And there's so many details that we can get into from your performance, but I will close out by saying this. You guys are impressive. Congratulations.
We're going to find out in just a moment if Salare lands a spot to rep the East. Thank you, guys. During the break, the judges are going to pick their 2 favorites to fight for in the East in the Nationals on February 18th. The other 3 could be going down for the count in the sudden death face-off. ABDC East Regionals. It's coming down to the wire. Welcome back to America's Best Dance Crew. I am standing with the hottest and toughest crews from the East. Legendary 7, Drastic, Blueprint Crew, Static Noise, and Salare. They all tore up the stage, but during the break, the judges picked 2 that will carry the banner for the East. The other 3 have been pushed to the edge and must hold on for dear life in the sudden death face-off. I have the results right here in my hand. 2 of these crews will rock steady in the Nationals, and the others could be slipping through the cracks tonight. First crew to lock down a spot for the East is... Salare! Congratulations, Salare. You got a shot at the Season 5 title. You can head on back to the Crew Garage and celebrate. 4 crews remain, but only 1 secured a spot in the Nationals. The other 3 could get tossed out of the game tonight. The next crew that will rep the East is... Blueprint. Congratulations, you'll be smashing the stage on February 18th. Good luck in the Nationals. Legendary 7, Drastic, and Static Noise. It is time for the sudden death showdown. Only one of you will survive, and tonight's crews all prepared a battle routine in case they had to fight each other for the final spot. For these 3 crews, this is their last shot to prove to the judges that they can hold it down for the East in the Nationals. Battling to a master mix featuring Hip Hop Is Dead by NYC native Nas, here are Drastic, Legendary 7, and Static Noise.
Extended all day, roller every station, wreck the DJ, roller every station, wreck the DJ. cheap. My face once graced promotional Sony trucks. 100 million in bill and I hope blow them up. Gave my man my right, I could've went left. The kid went left. So people, who's the top 10? Hip-hop should die, we die together. Bodies in the morgue lie together, all together then. Everybody sound the same, commercialized the game. Reminiscing when it wasn't all business. It forgot where it started. So we all gather here for the dearly departed. If hip-hop should die before I wake, I put an extended clinic all day. All day. Roller every station, wreck the DJ. Roller every station, wreck the DJ.
All right. These three crews from the East just tore it up. Now, during the break, the judges will choose one to march on to the Nationals, and the other two will have to retreat. The last spot in the Eastern bracket is on the line when ABDC returns. Welcome back to the ABDC Regionals. We've already seen two East Coast crews blaze a trail to the Nationals. The other three faced off in sudden death. During the break, the judges picked the final contender to rep the East in the race for the ABDC title. I have the decision in my hand. One of these crews bit off a spot in the Nationals, but the other two are going home hungry. Drastic. You hit the stage tonight to make your ABDC dream a reality. Lil Mama said you were on point, but JC said your routine didn't have memorable moments. Did you make a clear impression in the face-off? Static Noise. You were hoping to bring all new moves to the hip-hop game, but the judges butted heads about your performance. Lil Mama and JC liked your originality, but Omarion felt it lacked heart. Did the battle get them all on your side? Legendary 7. Two of you were inches away from winning ABDC first season, and tonight you got a second chance. JC said it was humble of you to try again. Omarion loved your explosive energy, but Lil Mama said your choreo lacked difficulty. Did you step it up in battle? One crew will watch their banner fly, the other two are about to be dropped from the competition. The final team from the East that still has a chance to become America's best dance crew is... Static Noise! Congratulations, Static Noise. You are heading to the Nationals. Drastic and Legendary 7, I am sorry you fell short of the Nationals, but remember, you beat a lot of crews to get here, and you guys were excellent tonight. You should be very proud. Unfortunately, it is time to go home. All right, the crews from the South and East are locked in. Now we are just 2 weeks away from going national. All three regions will go head-to-head for the Season 5 crown on February 18th. Next week, the final regional heads to the home of all four ABDC champs. Let's take a sneak peek at the smoking hot new crews that are gunning to keep the title in the West. I'm Mario Lopez. Good night. The West region is never lost. Jabberwocky, Super Crew, Quest Crew, and We Are Heroes have all taken the ABDC crown. But will the powerhouse region bring it again? 5 new crews, but only 3 spots left in the Nationals. Who will come strong enough to rep the West?
I loved it.
The choreography was great.
The final ABDC regional is 1 week away.
All I have to say is, welcome to regionals, guys.